In the summer of 1985, downtown Lakeland, Florida was a simple little community with a few vacant buildings left over from an era of prosperity and growth. But just a few blocks east from this sleepy area was a church waking up to its destiny. On August 4th, 1985, Family Worship Center began with just 100 people in a rented retail building. Pastor Reggie stood up on that opening day and declared, "We are not in Lakeland to build another church on the strength of programs, but this church will be built on the power of the Holy Spirit." Lakeland's newest church had a vision. 25 years later, the downtown Lakeland community is sprawling with development. Vacancies were renovated to include apartments for city dwellers. Lots were filled with multi-storied buildings and commerce is vibrant. Parks have been revitalized, bringing nature and architecture into harmony with each other. And that little church called Family Worship Center, it's now one of the largest in the Lakeland community. But the growth of our community has continued to require greater spirituality and moral clarity, and time has once again beckoned this church to answer God's call to our community. Today, more people call Family Worship Center their church home than we can accommodate. Every classroom has a small group community, every office has a function, and every seat has a member. Our ability to reach people is only limited by our capacity to bring them in, and today we cast a vision to expand our capacity to bring them in. The campus of Family Worship Center currently consists of 5 buildings totaling 92,561 square feet of ministry space. Based on the growth analysis of 10 and 5-year intervals, we will need 150,000 square feet of ministry space for the next decade. This commitment to grow will require more buildings and land for worship, prayer, community, and parking. Our new 3,200-seat sanctuary has been planned according to the needs of a progressive Pentecostal church. Wide aisles for prayer, expanded altars for individual ministry, and wide seating for passionate worship. Balconies were eliminated to create a very intimate seating arrangement, bringing every member closer to the platform. This convergence of ideas will make worship more accessible for today's trends and transitional for tomorrow's changes. Entry into this new sanctuary is made possible by a massive foyer with gathering spaces and exterior promenades for conversation and reflection. This point of entry finds nearly equal parking to its north and south. Parents with children will be given designated parking to the east side for easy access to the adjacent children's facility. This will allow kids to be dropped off before parents enter the sanctuary foyer space. Every wall and detail of this new sanctuary is considerate of those who will walk its halls and worship in its seats. This construction is about family. We come in and worship together and laugh together and learn together. This new construction is not just a building for a growing church. It is the house of God for growing His people. Faith will expand in these walls and lives will be saved. Bodies will find health and relationships will be restored. Just as it was birthed 25 years ago in that rented retail building, God has given us a vision once again. Today, we are being called upon to build another sanctuary. Today, we answer the resounding call God has for our church. Today, as a church family, we remain faithful.